What's up, everybody? It's Joshua Pitts here at National LED, coming to you live from the Big Lead Network. Today I wanted to talk to you about our video series number 4. We've had an enormous success with the last 3 videos we posted, and we wanted to follow up with you on the projects we're working, and we've got a really special topic we're going to cover today. Since we did video series number 1, we secured a contract with Ferrara Candy Distribution Company out of Grand Prairie, Texas, for 1 million square feet retrofit of their facility with new LED fixtures. We've completed 2 projects with Transwestern, one in Houston, Texas, and one in Midland, Texas, for parking garage LED retrofits. Those were huge successes. And we've also converted a few of Hartman Real Estate Investment Trust's facilities. Now, the reason we're telling you this is because we don't mind to share our contacts with these companies. We're also working on a national retrofit for Stericycle, a 50 location deal, which may be financed in-house. And we're really looking forward to what's to come of that, and we hope to give you some updates. The biggest item that I wanted to talk about today is what's going on with our economy. Employment rates are at an all-time high. And when I'm talking to friends and family members about their execution on looking for a new employment opportunity, I'm a little saddened by the steps that they've taken. And so I wanted to share with you all today 5 steps to take to get a new job position or to target a new employment opportunity. The first step is you should always identify 5, 10, or 15 companies that you want to work for. I would list these out in an Excel and then list out the steps you can take when following up with them to make sure you follow up correctly. So step 1 is to identify and apply. Identify the companies that you're looking to work for and apply. If they have a job posting board, submit your resume through there. If they have an HR person in-house, submit your resume to that HR person through the appropriate means, whether it's email or mailing that in. The second step is going to be to mail something in creative. So this is what most people lack, is creativity when applying for a job position. Whenever we're hiring at National LED, we always look for ultra high performers. We don't like average salespeople that we hire or average accountants. We always want high performers. So in a sales role, something really creative someone did was mail in a manila envelope with their resume with Monopoly money inside. So when we opened it up, we got a good kick out of the Monopoly money. We didn't understand it, but then we saw a handwritten note that said, "I'm ready to make your company a ton of money. Let's talk." That's creative. That gets attention. I've also seen people mail in stuffed animals with notes about, "Hi, I'm like a giraffe. My head's above the clouds and I'm ready to work for you." It's creative and it garners someone's attention, and it puts your resume ahead of the pack. So step 1 is to identify and apply. Step 2 is to mail something in that's creative. Step 3 is to show up. Most people are not courageous enough to put a name to a face, but this is extremely important. You've got to put a name to a face so that the person feels like they know you, because nobody wants to hire a stranger. So whenever you show up, always have your resume in hand, always be professionally dressed for the position you're applying for, and always be ready for an on-the-spot interview. Many times you'll get an informal interview when showing up to put your name to a face. So step 4 is extremely important, because this is the part most people negate. You've got to follow up after you've completed steps 1, 2, and 3. Now, following up is as simple as an email, but going one step further is more appropriate if you call somebody and ask to follow up in person. Taking it even further is stopping by again after the in-person interview if appropriate. You don't want to be too overbearing, but if appropriate, you can say, "Hey, I was in the neighborhood. I just wanted to stop by," if enough time has passed. If enough time has not passed, feel free to follow up via a phone call. The most negated part of interviews is step 5. Step 5 is the thank you card. I can't tell you how many people forget to mail in thank you cards when that's something that is very important. When I was interviewing at Merrill Lynch's private banking investment group in college, I was going up against 2 Ivy League individuals that had specialties in mathematics. Meanwhile, I had a business background, and for this financial analyst position, I definitely was not the top pick. However, The interviewer told me that he was leaving to go to Disney World and would be back in a week and would get me my answer when he got back. So I went out and bought a thank you card with Mickey Mouse on it so that it was personalized. And I said, Miles Scott, thank you for interviewing me. I hope you had a great time in Disney World with your family. I look forward to hearing from you. When he got back, the same day he got back in the office, he called me by 9 a.m., which means I was one of the first calls of his morning. And he told me that he was so impressed by the thank you card, I had the position. Now, I was not the most qualified for the position, but I followed up. I was respectful. I showed up. I put a name to a face. I said thank you, and I said thank you with the thank you card. That was a very personal touch. So for everyone who's out there who's looking for a job in 2020, make sure you follow those 5 steps to get yourself a job. Don't forget to put a name to a face, and don't forget to send a thank you card. Those are some very, very important items that will take you a long way. Again, I'm Joshua Pitts coming to you from the Big Lead Network, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.